Incredible. Knowledgeable. Trust Zia Abbas.
Buy low and sell high with Zia Abbas.
अस्सलामुअलैकुम नाजरीन, मैं हूं ज़िया अब्बास। आप देख रहे हैं बाय लो एंड सेल हाई। हमारे आज के एपिसोड में आपकी मुलाकात कराएंगे सेमी एजाज से, बहुत ही ब्रिलियंट इंडिविजुअल जिन्होंने वर्ल्ड क्लास रियलिटी पॉइंट ज्वाइन किया है। आपकी मुलाकात सेकंड गेस्ट हमारे हैं एलियट टोप, जो कि इंटरनेशनल मार्केटिंग से हैं, और हमारे आखिरी गेस्ट होंगे सलमान आरिफ, जो कि मॉर्गेज अलाइन से हैं। तो चलते हैं एजाज की तरफ। स्टे विद अस।
Buy low and sell high with Zia Abbas.
व्यूअर्स, इस वक्त मेरे साथ सेमी एजाज है, अ वेरी ब्रिलियंट इंडिविजुअल जो इस वक्त रायसन यूनिवर्सिटी में स्टडीज़ भी कर रहा है, बट इन द सेम टोकन रियल स्टेट वर्ल्ड में भी कदम रखा है। तो इनसे थोड़ा सा पूछते हैं, बातचीत करते हैं। Sami, assalamu alaikum, how are you?
Walaikum assalam. Thank you for having me on the show.
No, thank you very much. I know when I met you for the very first time, I've seen a lot of energy in you.
Yeah.
And currently you are studying in Ryerson.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
So I'm in my last year at Ryerson.
Yes.
Majoring in marketing and a bit of real estate courses here and there.
Okay.
Which is fun. And I also have a talk show that's geared towards students.
Exactly.
And then I started thinking, you know what? I have all this energy.
Yes.
I'm good at communication.
Yeah.
So what's the career path for me?
Yes.
And then real estate came along, and then that's when I decided that this is what I want during school.
I remember when you came to me for an interview, you did mention that you have been to 20 places prior to coming and meeting me.
Well, yeah. I see. I'm not the type of person that just goes, you know what? Because I've got into real estate, I'm just going to pick whoever comes in my way. I'm a very analytical, observation, and result-oriented individual. So I
Yes.
went to 19 different places, and what I saw was these brokerages had no idea what they were doing. They treated their sales representatives like, okay, all you need to do is look at a client as a commission, close the deal no matter what.
Okay.
But when I met you, I remember it was I think a Tuesday or a Wednesday. I called you in the morning at 1 because one of my friends said, Zia Abbas has a new brokerage, maybe you should give him a shout. And on that day, I had 2 other brokerage interviews. So you called me and I didn't pick up, and you called me again, I didn't pick up, and then I called you back and you said, you know what, when can you meet? मैंने कहा जी आप 6 बजे क्या कर रहे हैं? And he said, कुछ नहीं. And then the rest was history. उन्होंने मुझे अपने 2 घंटे दिए. And that's when I realized if a man like this can give me 2 hours of his time right in the beginning, then imagine what kind of mentor he would be.
And what happened in those 2 hours?
In those 2 hours, we talked a lot about real estate. We talked about what you had to offer. See, the great thing about Zia is he comes off right from the beginning and he tells you exactly why he is good at what he does. He told me why I should be with him, number one. He didn't need to, because it's Zia Abbas. You see his commercials, you see him everywhere. So he doesn't need to convince me, but he still did, right? He was like, I'm going to give you access to specific projects, which he promised, and he did. You know, he gave me Pier 27, 158 Front Street.
Fifth on the Park.
Fifth on the Park. Fifth on the Park is my favorite project.
Yes.
It's flying right across Fairview Mall. I'm doing a quick promotion here.
Exactly.
And it worked out, right? I call him every 3rd, 4th day without any shame, without any hesitation that what is he going to think? Is he going to think I'm bothering him? No. He's going to pick up your phone, he's going to answer you a question, and then he's going to set you straight.
Is it not all about relationship, which one has to be built?
Everything is about relationship.
Yes.
Everything is about relationship. And in those 2 hours, I tell you, 1.5 hours was about real estate, and then there's 30 minutes when Zia Bhai and I didn't even know each other very well. And I started having all these jokes with him. Remember that?
Definitely. Other thing is world class.
Yeah.
So after joining world class, what differences you have seen and the promises which has been made prior to joining world class? Did you see those mentorship, those classes, coaching?
Well, absolutely. You know, we have a seminar every 2 weeks, right? Whether it's you or James Hosseini.
Yes.
James is a great guy as well. He's very good with commercial. So when you have all these seminars and webinars and you have all these questions in your mind. When you're a new agent, you have a lot of questions. And you know sometimes I ask a lot of questions, right? You have all these questions, but you need answers. And you and James Hosseini do a very good job at answering those questions, right? Doing those seminars, you know, how does resale work?
You know, to be quite honest, Semi, I always give this example, मैं हमेशा देता हूँ. Which farmer knows the best soil? The farmer who spend their time all the time in that particular soil. We were among the action from so many years, being a realtor. So no matter what sort of question comes our way, we have a capability and a capacity to answer that.
Oh, absolutely. You know, another analogy that I gave to one of my friends, they said, why Zia Abbas? You know, I always get asked,
Yes.
why Zia Abbas? You know, you're one of those analytical people that want to be, you know, at a place you would really want to be. And I said, you know what, I'm an F-16 fighter jet type individual.
Yes.
And I need an F-18 type mentor who I can take off on and land on. And that landing is world-class Realty Point.
No, you know what, as I said, being an individual, what I did as an individual, everybody knows. But I can't afford to be a second category when it comes to my own brokerage. It has to climb right on top and compete well. Before we wrap up, what sort of message you want to give to your fellow realtors?
Well, anyone who's been in real estate for 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, it doesn't matter how long. If you want access, control, and you want to be that F-16, and you need that platform to literally take off and land on, world class is the place to be.
No, great. Thank you very much, Sammy, for your time.
Not a problem. Thank
And it's
you.
always a pleasure to work. And if there would be a value addition in your career from world class, from my end, trust me, I would be the happiest.
Unreal. Thank you so much.
Viewers, as you've seen, sometime it all depends on individual. Sometimes they need a little bit energy, and sometimes they need a lot of energy. Once it comes to Sammy, he needs a little bit energy, but the way he asks questions, he knows what he's doing, and I'm quite confident on him for his future career as a real estate. We'll go on a quick break. Stay with us.
Buy low and sell high with Zia Abbas.
One name stands apart in the real estate world, Zia Abbas.
Remember, mortgage financing is just like a puzzle. The difference is you won't get a second chance to solve it. Choose the right broker. Call me for initial consultation.
Endless expenses? How can you save up? Easy. Get Equity Life Insurance and enjoy guaranteed benefits for life and pay for only 20 years. It is like your home. You can build equity. You can use the equity for emergencies, children's education, for their weddings, or for your tax retirement income. So stop worrying. Start saving. Don't just rent a life insurance policy. Own it like your home. Call Zahid Sayed. Call 905-624-0008.
This is Frank. Frank has spent years building up a successful real estate business. Like you, he's a great salesman and a savvy businessman. He works very hard for every penny he earns. But because he's a self-employed salesperson, Frank has to hand over almost half of his hard-earned money to Revenue Canada. Frank would really like to spend more of his earnings on his family, take a dream vacation, or invest in his future. And here comes Realty Point to make all that possible. Realty Point helped Frank cut his tax rate down to lower than he thought possible. Frank's business now keeps 85 cents of every dollar and saves thousands on taxes every year. Want to be just like Frank? Call now for your confidential consultation.
For over 20 years, Baker Real Estate has been proud to represent the most successful new construction condominium developers in Toronto. When you buy through Baker, you know you've bought the best.
Abrahams LLP. We provide services in corporate law, civil litigation, and real estate.
we are lawyers to Toronto's entrepreneur.
Buy low and sell high with Zia Abbas.
Viewers, I'm sitting with Elliot Tope, President, International Marketing. Since we are towards end of the year, let's find it out from Elliot what kind of projects are still in the pipeline for this year since we are wrapping 2015. Elliot, how are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
You look quite excited.
I am excited.
Yeah.
I'm always
So,
excited.
A lot of stuff going on, right?
Tons.
Yeah. Pier 27 podium first,
Yeah.
and then tower. Amazing turnover.
Oh, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. You know, in this city, and there's 100 launches a year.
Yes.
But location, it always plays into it.
Yes.
Foot of Yonge Street, right on the waterfront, iconic architecture. It did the trick. It absolutely blew all of our expectations out of the water.
In your opening other day, I was there as well, and then you came up with this line that south of Queen's Quay in 2 decades, 35 story. Is that true?
That's true. 25 years was the last time. If you look at the south side of Queen's Quay and you look around like the Weston Harbour Castle and everything that's been built, there's no height along there. And when we brought out the phase 1 and phase 2 of Pier like 8 years ago, we got to 14 stories. That's all we could get for it. We would have fought to go as high as we possibly could. So it's only been now that in going back and forth with the city and achieving what we did is we got to that type of height. So it was a big feather in Citizen for Brooks Gap.
So Elliot, I came up with this line the other day, and I said when it comes to Pier 27, view is more expensive than condo itself.
I completely agree with that because when we price the building, and you price everything accordingly, you know, if you're impacted somewhere by something that's going to obscure your view, you price it accordingly. And then when we had these western and southwest views of the city and the water, we put them at a price level that we thought was acceptable, but definitely not giving anything away. I had the biggest lineup for those units, like beyond belief. So it is true, when you have that water, when you have that skyline, it's incredible what the view is worth.
And other different trend in Pier 27 is the demand of a 2-bedroom is much higher than the 1+10s and small 1-bedrooms.
Yeah, I saw that, and again, I think it goes back to, you know, and it's a great term, and I honestly wish I was the one who came up with it, but I didn't, but they called it an end-vestor. Somebody who's investing, but maybe the end user, the ultimate user, you know, down the road, they're gonna scale down. That's the location that they wanna be in, so they sought out product that would fit their needs at the end of the day, and also knowing that if they didn't move into it, it would always have a great resaleability or rentability for them.
No, great success towards tail of 2015. So what else is remaining for 2015?
Well, 2015, I mean, once you get into that latter part of the year, developers don't want to release so much because we've got Christmas, but we still have a townhouse project coming out by a new builder called Colexia.
Okay.
I've been working with them throughout the course of the year. It's Kennedy and 16th, so it's up in the Markham area. Pierre Elliott Trudeau High School is the big drawing card for that. So we're releasing that. We are doing something that's going to really hit the Asian market specifically with a company called Yi Hong. We're doing that. But right now, all of our efforts are kind of pushed into 2016. We work so far ahead. I mean, a lot of times when you and I get to sit down and talk, we're into the opening stages of a project. But a lot of this stuff has been going on for 6 months, 9 months, a year. I'm working on stuff that I won't see on the market probably for 2 years yet. So, I mean, 2016 slate is full, and there's a lot of stuff coming there.
So where you see the market, so when we definitely come back after Christmas, New Year, early 2016, where do you see market in early 2016?
If it follows the same suit as, you know, 2015, key projects in the best locations will do very well. Low rise, the demand is constant. I mean, everything that we've done from a low rise perspective, and be it infill housing or stuff out into the suburbs, has just overwhelmed us. So I think we're going to see the same trends throughout the course of the year. I believe that the market in Toronto has an absorption. It has an ultimate absorption. I mean, we really surpassed that back in 2011, but everything we've seen since then will remain constant. And there's great stuff on the board for next year.
And there will be one loyal suggestion to all builders: don't get greedy.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right price, right location, bang.
It does it. It does it for you.
Great, Elliot. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
And definitely we'll talk about other things in next episodes. Viewers, as you've seen, Elliot in his own style all the time. Great stuff towards end of 15, and there will be another good year we are expecting in 2016. Let's go to the next segment. Stay with us.
Buy low and sell high with Zia Abbas.
नाज़रीन, इस वक्त मेरे साथ सलमान आरिफ है, वो जो कि मॉर्गेज अलाइंस से हैं और मॉर्गेज ब्रोकर हैं. आज हम इनके ऑफिस में बैठे हैं क्योंकि हमेशा ये मेरे पास आते हैं, तो मैंने आज सोचा कि सलमान आपके ऑफिस में जाया जाए. इट्स अ ब्यूटीफुल ऑफिस. बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो.
थैंक यू ज़िया, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर कमिंग इन.
थैंक यू. और आपसे जब बातचीत होती है तो मेरे ख्याल में इतना मुझे ज़रूर अंदाज़ा कि शायद टीवी के वॉल्यूम्स जो है ना वो और भी हाई हो जाते हैं, क्योंकि टिप्स ही ऐसे मिलते हैं मॉर्गेज के हवाले से. जिस तरह रियल स्टेट मार्केट इतनी हॉट जा रही है आज की डेट में, मल्टीपल्स ऑफर्स हैं उसमें, तो आपके नज़दीक अगर एक क्लाइंट आज उन्होंने एक प्रॉपर्टी पे ऑफ़र दी है और उनके पास सिर्फ 5 दिन है मॉर्गेज कंडीशन को वेव करने के लिए, और अगर वीकेंड पड़ गया तो 7 डेज़ है, आपके लिए उन 5 दिनों में अप्रूवल लाना कितना आसान है? अगर ट्रिपल ए क्लाइंट नहीं है, डबल है या ए या बी माइनस है, तो आपके चैलेंजेस में कितना इजाफा होता है?
मार्केट वाकई हॉट है बहुत ज़्यादा, और 5 दिन का टाइम यूजुअली होता है जो कि स्टैंडर्ड है कैनेडियन मार्केट के अंदर. और इसमें अगर डील ट्रिपल ए हो या ना हो, डिफरेंट लैंडर्स हैं, डिफरेंट बैंक्स जो हैं, उनका जो टाइम लाइन है उनकी वो वेरी करती है एक दूसरे से. कुछ ज़्यादा बिजी हैं और मार्केट भी बिजी है, इसलिए उनके पास रश बहुत है. बट बेस्ड ऑन के कनेक्शन हमारे बैंक के साथ कैसे हैं, बेस्ड ऑन के हम कितना वॉल्यूम उनको जनरेट करके दे रहे हैं अपने स्टेशन से, यहाँ से मॉर्गेज लाइन से, उससे हमारा रिलेशन उनके साथ बहुत स्ट्रांग होता है. और जब हम उन्हें फ़ाइल सबमिट करते हैं और जब उनको एक स्पेशल ईमेल भेजते हैं कि कंडीशन ऑफ फाइनेंस इतने दिन में ड्यू है तो हमें इतने दिन में आंसर चाहिए, no matter if it's not triple A, no matter if it's maybe double A or A or B minus. तो हमारे पास A lender और B lender और even private lender का अपना हब मौजूद है, जिसके थ्रू हम उनकी 5 डेज़ के अंदर फाइनेंसिंग अरेंज करवा देते हैं. राइट, बेस्ड ऑन कि उनकी इन्फॉर्मेशन हमारे पास पहले से मौजूद थी, बेस्ड ऑन कि हमें उनका सिनेरियो पता था. ये आइडियल कंडीशन मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ, लेकिन अगर क्लाइंट ऑफ़र डाल के सीधा हमारे पास आता है तो भी हम उनकी 5 दिन में करवा देते हैं मॉर्गेज.
तो अगर मतलब जैसे मैं अगर एक लाइन ड्रॉ करूं कि जी ये क्लाइंट्स हैं जिनको 5 दिन में या इंक्लूडिंग वीकेंड 7 दिन में आप अप्रूवल लेके देंगे, लेकिन कौन से ऐसे क्लाइंट्स हैं जिनको आप रिकमेंड करेंगे कि ऑफ़र डालने से पहले उनको अपना प्री अप्रूवल लेना चाहिए?
वेल, टेक्निकली हर क्लाइंट को ऑफ़र डालने से पहले अपने प्री अप्रूवल की प्रोसेस से गुजरना चाहिए, क्योंकि बहुत सारी चीज़ें ऐसी होती हैं जो जिनका क्लाइंट को कोई अंदाज़ा नहीं होता कि वो आगे जाके उनके अपने लिए हर्डल बन सकती हैं, जिसको वो समझ रहे हैं कि वो उनके लिए बिल्कुल पीस ऑफ केक की तरह थी. राइट, इवन दो इफ इट्स ट्रिपल ए क्लाइंट, इवन दो इफ इट्स ट्रिपल ए, मैंने अपने एक्सपीरियंस में ये देखा है कि जो ट्रिपल ए क्लाइंट हैं उनकी मॉर्गेज के अंदर एट द एंड ज़्यादा इश्यूज़ खड़े हो जाते हैं, ज़्यादा इश्यूज़ क्रिएट हो जाते हैं लास्ट मिनट के, एज़ कम्पेयर टू कि आपके पास कोई क्रेडिट में इशू था, कोई हल्का फुल्का ऐसा था, उसमें इतने प्रॉपर चीज़ें आपको नहीं अवेलेबल होती, लेकिन फिर भी उनकी डील ज़्यादा स्मूथली होती हैं. क्यों? इसलिए कि वो पहले से आकर अपने प्री अप्रूवल के प्रोसेस से गुजर जाते हैं. तो हम उनको गाइडेंस उनके लिए गाइडेंस मिल जाती है, उनको हम गाइड करते हैं प्रॉपर्ली कि आप किस तरीके से अपनी चीज़ों को प्लान आउट करें.
तो ये आजकल जो सिनेरियो चल रहा है, मतलब मेरे अपने लिए भी बहुत ज़्यादा चैलेंजेस हैं. जब हम किसी ऑफ़र प्रेजेंटेशन में होते हैं तो साथ में 12-12, 14-14 ऑफ़र्स भी होते हैं, तो वी वुड बी फोर्स्ड कि जी किसी तरह आपके क्लाइंट के ऑफ़र को उस वक्त एक्सेप्ट किया जाएगा जब उसके अंदर कोई कंडीशन नहीं है. लेकिन वी आर वेरी हेजिटेंट कि हम अपने क्लाइंट का जो मॉर्गेज कंडीशन है उसे हटाएं. तो अगर हमें हटाना पड़ा तो उस सूरत में आपके पास क्या फैसिलिटीज़ हैं कि उन ऑफ़र्स को اکاموڈیٹ کرے یا ان آفرز کا ٹیک کیئر کرے جس کے اندر فائنینشیل کنڈیشن سرے سے ہے ہی نہیں.
اچھا آج کل یہ سچویشن زیادہ دیکھنے میں آ رہی ہے
صحیح
کہ آپ کی طرف سے بھی مجھے کالز آئیں ایک دو دفعہ جب آپ کلائنٹ کے ساتھ آفر کے ساتھ آفر پریزنٹیشن پہ تھے اور آپ نے کہا کہ ہم کنڈیشن کے بغیر آفر ڈالنی ہے تو کیا سجیسٹ کریں گے آپ. سو اگین وہ کلائنٹ آپ نے میرے پاس پہلے بھیجا تھا. ان کلائنٹ کے انٹرویو ہم نے کیے تھے, ہم نے ان کو سجیسٹ کیا تھا کہ کیا ہو سکتا ہے کیا نہیں ہو سکتا ہے, اور اس بیس پہ میں نے آپ سے کہا کہ ان کی مورگیج ہو جائے گی اور آج ان کی ڈیل کلوز ہو گئی اور اپنے گھر پہ آئے وہ. اور تو پھر اگین ہم جو کویشچن نمبر 2 تھا آپ کا اس کو ایک دفعہ ریپیٹ کر دیں کہ اگر پہلے کلائنٹ بات چیت کر لے, پہلے اپنا کیس ڈسکس کر لے, اس کے سینیریو سارے ہمیں سامنے آ جائیں, سارے ان اینڈ آؤٹس ہمیں پتہ لگ جائیں, تو ہم اس بیس کے اوپر اس کو ڈیسٹینیشن اے ٹو ڈیسٹینیشن بی کے اوپر ٹریول کرنے کا کیا شارٹیسٹ اور سیفسٹ روٹ ہوگا ہم اس کو وہ بتا سکتے ہیں. اور جب یہ سچویشن ہوتی ہے تو صرف کریڈٹ اور باقی چیزوں کو دیکھتے ہوئے ہم سجیسٹ کر سکتے ہیں اور کر دیتے ہیں ریلیٹرس کو, اور آپ کو بھی ہے بہت سارے, کہ آپ وداؤٹ کنڈیشن آفر ڈال دیں, دیر شوڈ ناٹ بی اینی پرابلم.
یہاں اس کا ایک چھوٹا سا حل یہ بھی ہو سکتا ہے, جیسے ہمیں پتہ ہے کہ جی آج سے 2 دن کے بعد اس آفر پہ کنڈیشن ڈالنا ہے اور موسٹ لائکلی اس میں ملٹیپل آفرز ہوں گے اور کنڈیشنز ہٹائے جائیں گے, تو وہ کلائنٹ اگر آپ سے آ کے 2 دن پہلے بھی مل لیں تو میرے خیال میں ایٹ لیسٹ آپ کو تھوڑا سا ہیڈز اپ ملے گا.
ہاں ایک دن پہلے بھی ملنے آئے گا, اور اگر فون پہ بھی بات چیت ہو جائے کلائنٹ سے وہ بھی ہے. اور اگین دس از فار یہ آپ جو بات کر رہے ہیں یہ ایک ایکسپیرینس ریلیٹر ہی بات کرے گا کہ اگر کس پراپرٹی پہ وداؤٹ کنڈیشن کی آفر جائے گی اور کون سی پراپرٹی پہ زیادہ آفرز آئیں گی, کون سی پراپرٹی ملٹیپل پہ جائے گی. سو یو نو اٹ بیسڈ آن ریلیٹر ایز ویل کہ ریلیٹر اپنا بھی ٹائم سیو کرنا چاہے گا, مورگیج کا بھی اور کلائنٹ کا بھی, رائٹ.
تھینک یو ویری مچ سلمان, بہت شکریہ. ناظرین آپ نے دیکھا کہ سلمان نے, بلکہ سلمان کی جو ٹپس ہیں مورگیج کے حوالے سے وہ ہمیشہ بہت ہی یوزفل ہیں. آج کے اس ہاٹ مارکیٹ میں آپ نے اپنی فلیکسیبلٹی کس طرح رکھنی ہے, کس طرح اپنی چیزیں ڈائجسٹ کرنی ہے, یہ بڑا امپورٹنٹ ہے. سلمان سے اگر آپ نے مزید بات چیت کرنی ہے آپ انہیں فون کریں, ان کے ساتھ اپوائنٹمنٹ سیٹ کریں تاکہ آپ کو چیزیں ہیڈ آف ٹائم پتہ لگیں, تاکہ آپ 11 آور کے ایشوز میں پھنسے نہ اور آپ اس ہڈل سے آرام سے نکلیں. یہاں سے چلتے ہیں بریک کی طرف, اسٹے ود اس.
Buy low and sell high with Zia Abbas.
Hi, I'm Zia Abbas and proudly introduce Pier 27 Phase 3 at the foot of Yonge Street with an amazing water view. This 35-story building has just over 400 units. If you really want to see a great views from your balcony, this is the project you have to follow. Call me with the confidence to secure your allocation to buy low and sell high.
Thank you. Refinance. It's not always about paying your existing debts or plan a vacation. There is so much you can do with the equity, which is sitting and doing nothing in your house. Call me to discuss your options.
For over 20 years, Baker Real Estate has been proud to represent the most successful new construction condominium developers in Toronto. When you buy through Baker, you know you've bought the best.
This is John. John recently set up his own real estate brokerage, but he got so overwhelmed by all the administration involved in running his office that he never had time to sell any real estate. So John turned to Realty Point, who took over all the administration for his business, like answering calls, coordinating deals, and reconciling accounts, and made all the hassle go away. So John can get on with what he does best, selling real estate. Want to be just like John? Call now for your confidential consultation.
Abrahams LLP. We provide services in corporate law, civil litigation, and real estate.
We are lawyers to Toronto's entrepreneur.
آپ ریل اسٹیٹ ایجنٹ ہیں زیا عباس کے ورلڈ کلاس ریلٹی پوائنٹ کو آج ہی جوائن کریں. ریسیل کے علاوہ ہائی رائز کانڈومینیمز اینڈ لو رائز ہاؤسز میں ایکسس حاصل کریں. جی ٹی اے کے 5 لوکیشن, مارکم یونین ویل, اسکوائر 1 مسیساگا, ڈاؤن ٹاؤن ٹورانٹو, نارتھ یارک, اینڈ اس کے علاوہ آشوا ڈاؤن ٹاؤن میں 5 آفیسز ہوں گے. زیا عباس کے ساتھ مل کے ایک کامیاب کمبینیشن بنائیں. تو مجھے آج ہی فون کریں کمپٹیٹو کمیشن کٹس کے لیے.
Welcome back. So, you're curious about the pre-construction market, but where do you start? With an array of different possibilities in the most robust real estate market in the entire world, things can get pretty confusing fast. The best place to start in any real estate transaction is, of course, the proverbial location. And when thinking pre-construction, you typically want to think of something called a AAA site. A AAA site is a property location that is usually in the core of the city and close to the transit lines. Now, this property is very expensive to buy, and therefore, if the developer is paying more, the buyer is typically paying more. However, it's not always negative when a buyer is paying more. You have to look at the bigger picture. You have to think of what the end game is and what the property is going to look like 5 years from now. Is it going to procure in value? Is it going to be saleable? Is it going to be rentable? These things always come into play and usually are a positive thing when you're looking at a AAA site. Now, please remember, as all of our tips say, you want to consult with your experienced realtor, preferably one who specializes in pre-construction. Do your research, think property, you'll be happy that you did. Back to you, Zia.
Buy low and sell high with Zia Abbas.
नाज़रीन, आज आपने हमारा प्रोग्राम देखा। उम्मीद करता हूँ कि पसंद आया होगा। गेस्ट ने बहुत ही अच्छी इन्फॉर्मेशन दी आपको, तीनों गेस्ट ने। अपने ईमेल्स, अपने सवालात और अपने फ़ोन कॉल ज़रूर हमें करें ताकि आपके जो डे टू डे कंसर्न्स हैं उनको हम अपने प्रोग्राम का हिस्सा बनाएं। आपसे इंशाल्लाह नेक्स्ट वीक मुलाकात होती है। मुझे दे इजाज़त। अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।